run. It's minus 15 degrees, so it should be a very nice fresh way to wake up. I prefer to try to eat as balanced and healthy as possible. I usually have breakfast, lunch, snack, another snack, and then dinner, and then I have a very special, mysterious evening health drink that I make. So if you want to see that, stick around. Let's warm up. I hurt my knee on Wednesday during MMA. I don't know what I did, so I have to see how it feels while I'm running. Right now in the base period, I'm just trying to build a good foundation, so keeping my heart rate low. That's the game plan today. 1 kilometer in, I really started liking these morning runs because I have my runs on Friday. When it's done, it's done. Then after work I can just relax or do whatever I want to do. I don't know, very relaxing since you're almost the only one out this time of the day. My phone died, so I don't know the total distance, but I estimate it to be around 8-ish kilometers. Alright, time for breakfast. Number one thing, coffee. I really enjoy coffee. Usually, like the thing about me and food and eating, I want it to be as affordable as possible and as healthy as possible, and that means that it should be as simple and versatile. And by simple I mean not super like processed. So for breakfast I just do oats. I use this it has 4 different kind of grains. Today, since we went out for a run, I'm gonna make a protein shake. Regular chocolate flavored whey protein. That goes in there. Nice. So every morning I take multivitamins, creatine, literal fish oil. Usually I take my creatine with water, but today, as I am making a protein shake, I will put it in the shake. Yeah, usually it doesn't take too long for me to make breakfast. I have 1 banana, and then I usually do 1/3 of this, so 130 grams-ish of cottage cheese. 16-17 grams of protein per portion. So already in the morning there's quite a good buildup of protein, or intake I would say. Usually I just try to keep it around 1.5 times my body weight. Yeah, so the things I focus on while eating and with my food is just enough carbs, and a lot of carbs because I'm training a lot. Also a lot of fats, but preferably not too many like saturated fats, and also a lot of protein. And then I try to eat as much fruit and vegetables as possible. Anyway, I'll finish breakfast now. After 8 I will head to work. Then around, I don't know, maybe 11-ish I will do lunch. Today I have a regular day at the office, but then later on we'll go and play some Padel with our workplace. I've never played it, so it's gonna be an interesting experience for sure. With every meal I want some sort of vegetables, and this week I just bought a cucumber and tomatoes, and then this week for lunch I bought these fish fingers and then potatoes, and those I put in the air fryer because it was fast and convenient. We had a lot of video shoots this week, so I had to come up with something easy. Then for my midday snack, I'm eating this quark. In it I just cut 1 banana, I add a nut mix, and then just a drizzle of honey, and then I mix it, and it's super tasty. All right, time for some playing. So that was my first time playing paddle and it was actually very fun. Quite hectic. I scored a few points, but many of the balls flew over. Yeah, time to go home now. Usually for lunch, I cook for the whole week. Yeah, very simple ingredients, some sort of carbs, some sort of protein, and some sort of vegetables. And usually I try to keep it between 20 and 25 euros for the lunch and actually my snack, which I had later in the day. It's around 5:30-ish and I'm already making dinner. Before I used to eat dinner very late, around 8, sometimes even 10 o'clock. But now, since I've started to wake up earlier, I also eat dinner earlier. My kind of philosophy with the food I eat, for instance, the lunch, the dinner, whatever, is that I want to be as cheap as possible, as frugal, and I want it to be as healthy and simple. For instance, my weekly budget for my lunch and dinner and also breakfast, it's around 75 to 80 euros. The dinners usually also cook in batches. So for instance, this food I made, today is Friday, I think I cooked it on Tuesday. I had the pasta already in the cupboard, the sauce, whatever, was maybe 15 euros for the ingredients. Yeah, not too bad. As I mentioned in the morning, I try to eat as versatile as possible when it comes to fruits and vegetables. You know, eat the rainbow. I try to eat all different colors, all different vegetables with different textures. So tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, carrots. And for instance, if I have my lunch, today my source of carbs was potatoes, then I try to eat something else for dinner. So today I'm having pasta or then rice, for instance, to give my body versatile nutrients. And same goes for protein. If for instance, at work I had like these fish fingers, it's fish, and here the protein is chicken. So also in that way I mix up my food, I get many different amino acids, I mix it up so that my body gets everything and benefits in the best way possible. Apart from it being cheap while cooking in batches, it also saves a lot of time. So if I spend 1 hour on Monday cooking, then I don't have to spend so much time on the days after. All right, done with the food. Let me show you what it looks like. This is the food, normal spaghetti or pasta. And then the sauce I made earlier in the week, it's actually minced chicken. And then I chopped up some carrots, green, yellow and red bell peppers, and then it's just a tomato sauce. This is the final dish. I put some cottage cheese on top. As you can see, it's not like the biggest gourmet dish. While training and while cooking just for myself, this is what I make. For me it works and I'm happy with it. I'm gonna destroy this and then I have to head to the city because I have some errands and stuff I need to do. I bought some charging plugs for charging stuff and then trash bags. And then I actually went to try some perfumes because I need to get the new one. I tried them a few weeks ago and they seem very nice. All right, I'm done with my whatever health drink you wanna call it. I like making this because I like having something warm to drink in the evening. What I put in here is I put some turmeric, cinnamon, black pepper, cardamom, lemon zest and honey, and then hot water obviously. And it's actually quite tasty. I don't measure it or anything, I just put whatever feels right. Some time ago I've like googled what the benefits of each of the ingredients are, but it helps with inflammation in the body, digestion, all kinds of stuff. And actually I have noticed that it makes me feel lighter in a way, not so bloated. So I guess there's some benefit to it. It's quite good, even if it doesn't maybe look so appealing. It's currently 20 minutes to 9 o'clock in the evening, and this is the last thing I will eat today. Blood orange, and then I have this protein pudding. It has 16 grams of protein. So just like a light snack before I go to sleep. Anyway, so this has been kind of a full day in the life, but mainly a focus on what I eat. you know, I don't really measure anything. I just go with the feel. I don't measure any calories. The only thing I kind of think about is the protein intake, and that I get roughly 500 grams of vegetables and fruit per day, and that's pretty much it. Carbs, fats, don't really measure, but of course I prioritize like higher quality carbs. Of course I prioritize eating less saturated fats, kind of just basic simple things. And of course this is just what I like doing. I'm just a guy. I'm not like a doctor, I'm not a scientist. I know some of the basic things and I try to adhere to those. But yeah, this is just how I eat in a regular day. If you made it this far into the video, as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button down below and feel free to share any opinions, thoughts, or your own experiences regarding how you eat, how you think about nutrition. Would be very interesting to hear. See you in the next one. Let's get it. Bye.